Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be going over my match against Giant Double Prince with the Lightning. So this is probably one of the few rare matchups that's actually decent for Pekka. With Lightning, it is harder than the Fireball version because they can Lightning your defenses when they make their big pushes. But besides that, it should be a pretty decent matchup if you find a way to be able to cycle Pekkas in the back. So here is kind of just waiting, see how he wants to play it. He starts just cycling. I go for a Magic Archer. This is where the Lightning shows that it's like really good because he could just get a nice Lightning on these defenses, and I can't exactly punish it great, so I have to go for a Battle Ram. This is a decent Battle Ram because it applies pressure to the tower because it's the Dagger Duchess, and also it helps me cycle to the Evo. He goes Prince here, so I go Ewiz on it. So that's a nice defense. He goes for a nice zap, which I kind of knew he was going to do. So I go for a ghost as well. I did think the Prince was going to get one less shot, but I guess it doesn't, so that's okay. That's going to get one shot. And right now I'm up Elixir, but since it's single Elixir, I can't exactly do anything. If it was double Elixir and I had this type of advantage, I would go Pekka in the back immediately because then I actually have a way to punish him for being down that much. But at this point, it's kind of just waiting to see what he wants to do and let him be the instigator. So I like to match up my Magic Archer for either his Bomber or his Mega Minion. Ideally, in this case, it would be both. And then it's kind of just waiting to see how he wants to do it. It's a lot of waiting and playing reactively until you gain the tempo. So he gets a nice zap here, but I also get a nice zap, so there's no more threat on my tower, so it's kind of just waiting. Here, I decided to go for Pekka in the back because I realized that if he goes Giant Prince opposite lane, I can kite the Prince and then go Evo Ghost on the Giant. But because he just goes same lane, which I always do, I go for a Battle Ram to block the Prince charge. This is very important because, yeah, it cycles to the Evo and helps on the defense if you're not already at the Evo, but also it helps keep your Pekka alive because your counter pushes with the Pekka are really important. As you can see here, I decided to counter push with the Pekka, and like I said before, the Lightning bails him out. But he is also down a lot of Elixir, so I'm able to go for a Battle Ram for the bridge. So my Battle Ram actually got his King Tower activated because it pushed my Magic Archer towards the tower. So that's not great. But also here, I'm up Elixir, so I'm able to go for a peck in the back. So this is a great position to be in. I'm up Elixir, I have the tempo. He goes for a Giant same lane, which I can't blame him for doing because he's just gonna go defenses behind this, and then that way it counters the Pekka. So I get a nice Magic Archer zap on that to keep my Pekka alive for longer and to get a nice damage on his tower. I go for pressure opposite lane so he can't just stack everything behind the Giant. He goes for a Giant bridge, which was not great, so I go for a Pekka on the Dark Prince. And here I go for a Bandit on the left, and then a nice Battle Ram. I like to go Battle Ram for the Prince, or Bandit for the Prince, because both do a nice job cleaning up, and then it also both get me positive Elixir trades. I go for a high Magic Archer middle, and I'm able to snipe down everything he has. Here, I go for a Ghost on the side because I knew he would try going for one of the Princess to snipe the Magic Archer. So by going for the Ghost there, the Ghoul pulled the Prince away from my Magic Archer. So then I just go Pekka low, but not low enough that it still goes in front of the Magic Archer. And here I have a nice counter push. He's down Elixir and everything. And he can't exactly do anything to stop this. I get a very nice Fireball here, killing all the defenses. And I get a really nice zap, letting my Battle Ram get through. So this was a really nicely played game. And this is one of the few rare matchups that is actually good for you if you play it right. Okay, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.